Big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy, big guy.
Me was normal, joined by Mark Hamill. Every time I try to do a conjoined bit, it just doesn't really work out. What is your actual username? Sorry, it's been so long of me making jokes about it. I don't actually know what your username is anymore.
No, actually, it's Mark Camel.
Who needs Mark
Who needs normal? I remember I was going to show my dad some of my stuff over the weekend, and he was like, what's your channel called? Not normal? I was like...
You're like,
yep,
nope,
that's it. That's it.
It's me, not normal.
I should have just changed my channel to Has Been at this point.
Been. I think you should.
Normal.
It's now post. What event is happening in America?
Thanksgiving.
It's now post Thanksgiving.
Post Black Friday.
Post Black Friday.
Well, actually, we're in the midst of Cyber Monday, but
which means it's Christmas time.
Christmas. Christmas.
You spent so long getting that pop filter in the right position.
I was literally about to comment. I was going to be saying, I'm going to regret that here in a second.
Mr. Hasbin, tell me about what is your experience with Christmas? Are you a big Christmas guy?
My connection keeps cutting out. I like Christmas. I am a big Christmas guy, but I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, you can't say Happy Holidays. It's Christmas.
Yeah,
I don't care what you say.
There was a big, in like 2016 or something, there was like a big deal about that. About like
it's
the
come
way
around
you say Christmas and all that. And
I've seen a lot of that. I feel like it's when like all the that maybe I shouldn't say that. I was gonna say all the big Trump people are like, oh, you can't say that. You can't say holidays. It's gotta be Christmas because.
Yeah, but I mean, even in Australia, there was a whole big thing of it's like you don't say Xmas. It's Christmas. It's like,
I remember. Yeah, Xmas is one of those things where it's like, am I too loud? By the way, on this microphone?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I sound loud in my ears, but I can't tell if I sound loud.
Do I sound loud?
You sounded a little bit quiet compared to me, and that's why I was asking. Because I noticed in our last episode, my audio sounded a little bit different, and I think I had turned the gain up.
Where's my? No, my audio's sitting all right on the scroll wheel.
I think it's just because I probably have my monitoring turned all the way up, so I sound louder to myself than I actually am. Christmas. What was I saying?
You are a fan
we were
of
talking
Christmas,
about
but not a Christmas
Xmas.
official.
I do remember
a
people saying no Xmas
like
all the time, but yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I just noticed your name was normal. Not normal. Yeah, I don't know. It's something I grew up with. That it was one that we talked about we still haven't posted this episode. We keep saying, oh, we're just gonna edit it and put it out this week, and we still haven't put it out yet. But the Satanic Panic episode we did, I talked about how my dad had a vendetta against Halloween for a while, and kind of around that same time, he tried to kind of do the same thing with like the whole traditional Christmas thing with like the tree and everything, because technically those were all pagan traditions and all this. I don't think he ever banned it or anything like that, but he kind of had like a documentary or whatever he was showing people. And I remember my grandmother, she's a Christian woman, but she's always done like the traditional Christmas thing, and she was like, no, I don't want to watch that because I don't want it to be ruined for me. Basically is what her opinion was. And so yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not a Jehovah's Witness. I celebrate holiday.
No, definitely not. But slight tangent. I dislike the need to be educated on every little thing. I don't like it. I enjoy if it's something important to the way that you function or your career or your interests, then be educated in it. But I dislike the idea of just someone coming along and being like, watch this documentary, you'll never see the world the same way. I was like, I don't care.
I always get annoyed
I like
when
the way
people,
I see the world.
this isn't exactly the same thing, but everyone's always like, oh, you got to watch the news. You got to be educated. You got to know what's going on. And it's like, no, I don't. You can't make me.
You can't make me.
I don't have to. I can exist.
But then, to be fair
ignorance.
though, then every election cycle comes around, and I start sending videos out to
Well, yeah,
people.
I have to get.
Like,
I get sucked into the election stuff.
Do you know about this?
You know.
No American level of elections, but I'm just like, do you know that this councilman in Australia voted yes to make this area not a koala reserve?
Did you know that this?
Do you not like koalas?
Did you know that the reason the crazy, the left-legged Australian people, they're the reason the toilets flush the wrong way down here. It's evil. It's satanic.
It's all satanic. It's all, you know, the devil is very. Which way do the toilets spin?
He's in the details.
He's in the detail. He's in the toilet spinning. Back to Christmas. Do you have much of an early memory of Nickelodeon specials, Christmas specials, that type of thing? Because that is very ingrained in, like, Christmas for me is those 10 or so handful of Nickelodeon specials. That music, that experience, watching with my brothers, going to Video Easy or Blockbuster and borrowing the same kind of handful of DVDs of specials and all that, and we'll chat about those in a little bit. What's that like for you?
One, and then, you know, a lot of the different Rugrats ones. The Rugrats had lots of Christmas,
They did.
Hanukkah,
I can
specials.
think of. There's kind of the main two Christmassy ones, but there's a lot of those ones. There is the Santa Experience, which is fantastic, and then Babies in Toyland, which are the Christmas.
Yeah, I have a sealed VHS copy of the Hanukkah special. So
Hanukkah special is very good. Oh, there's Let It Snow, of course, Babies in Toilets, and then the rest is. Oh, there's the reboot.
did they do one for the reboot?
And then there's a 1996 episode called Christmas that is apparently a non-Christmas episode that sometimes gets mistaken for a Christmas special. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't remember that. There's one Christmas episode of Rugrats that I remember in the Kimmy the Kimmy era that I really liked, but I cannot remember what it was
Babies
called.
in Toyland. That'd be Babies in Toyland.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that
So
one. Good. I do remember, I didn't watch many of the later SpongeBob Christmas stuff, but I do remember they did like a Rudolph style animation wise, like stop motion special for SpongeBob at one point. But I'm trying to think of like other Nickelodeon things. I'm assuming like stuff like Jimmy Neutron had Christmas specials.
Yeah, I'll get into that in a second. I need to retract my prior statement. I just read more of this. This is the stupid like AI overview. It is complete bullshit. All this is bullshit.
AI. I've been running into that more and more with Google's stupid AI.
Literally all of it. So the Santa Experience, the first Rugrats special, Rugrats Christmas episode, which originally aired as Christmas, which it didn't. The plot involves the babies' adventures to find the perfect Christmas tree. That's not the plot. And then the next episode, Let It Snow, the second Christmas episode, where the babies experience the holidays with friends in a snow-covered cabin. That's the story of the Santa Experience.
I remember that one too. I like that one as well. That was a good one.
So it's just making shit up. Anyway, but yes, there's a lot of different Christmas specials.
I think you said there was some Hey Arnold ones that you liked. I don't. I remember vaguely like a Hey Arnold Christmas episode, but I didn't watch a ton of Hey Arnold growing up.
Well, just super quickly, this is what I would always borrow every Christmas with the fam from Blockbuster or anything like that. Was always this one. So it had a Timmy Turner episode, a Rocket Power, and the Rocket Power one was always really good fun. I believe it just had Christmas Who, and then this one had Babies in Toyland, and I never watched the Timmy Turner one because I'm not a simp. Yes,
not a simp. I put the simp in Simpkins.
I'm not simping for Cosmo and his. I literally don't know anything about the show to be able to make that joke.
Do you remember the time when Cosmo got pregnant? And
I do from the memes. Someone really thought they were revitalizing the show. They thought they were saving familiar parents.
Yeah, Butch Hartman. I remember seeing the ads about him giving birth and being like, "What the frick is this?" Like they were building it up as like a big thing.
There are a lot of really good ones. So obviously there is the Hey Arnold one, which I think is probably one of the absolute peak ones, which is basically. They're doing a Secret Santa, I think it's called. Secret Santa, and Arnold has to buy for Mr. Wynn. And
I've never met this face before.
I've never even really spoken to this guy. He's just a super quiet guy that lives in the building. So he talks to him.
Yes, the pigeon guy, or is that something else?
That's a very good episode. That's a season 1 episode. But it's he basically finds out that Mr. Quinn. I think it's Quinn or something. Been a little while since I've watched it. Fled from a war-torn country and lost his daughter in the process of fleeing the country because he was able to get her out, but then it took him years to get out. And he came to the city that they're at because one of the soldiers told him that he would take his daughter there, and so it's about Arnold trying to convince the town. A guy in the
sounds
town
familiar.
Council.
I'm crossing episode memories in my brain, but it does sound familiar.
Yeah. It's really good. It's really fun. And it's got obviously the music is just astounding. That's always the main thing. Those ones. And then obviously we have the SpongeBob ones, which are just
this
pretty good.
Feels like the very first Christmas to me. One thing I associate with Nickelodeon and Christmas is specifically, I guess I should have pulled this up so I could share.
Do you want the list that I'm looking at?
No. Go look up. What do I tell you to look up?
Okay, the AI I think flipped the episodes around. Let It Snow is about the Christmas tree. Sorry, I keep going back to this. Babies in Toyland.
No, you're right.
Babies one is the actual cabin one. That's an issue. Ooh.
This wasn't an episode. I was going to bring up this SpongeBob Lego thing that I mentioned to you earlier because I would watch it every Christmas after I got. So I guess the backstory is, and I don't know that this would have been much of a thing in Australia, but here we had this thing called Lego Club Magazine. And there was also legoclub.com where they would post videos, which I think was kind of pre-YouTube, or they would post them on YouTube as well, but mostly on their own website. And at one point, I can't remember what year, they sent out a Lego Club DVD. It was the first and only Lego Club DVD where they just put a bunch of their different internet videos onto a just burned DVD disc and sent it out in every magazine that year, or that month for December. No, it might not have even been December. I can't remember. But I watched the thing to death. Unfortunately, my copy's damaged pretty badly. But there was this one video on there of a sponge, they had held apparently a contest at some point for a Lego stop motion thing to a SpongeBob song. I just sent you a link on Discord, and it was Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas. And the song was already a thing, but I feel like most people associate the song with this Lego video that won this competition.
Really?
And I was hoping to show it to you. I was hoping to spread some Christmas cheer.
To be fair, this has 3.1 million views. The official music video for the SpongeBob SquarePants channel has 2.9. So, yeah. Do you reckon we can watch this on podcast?
I want to try.
Let's try.
We'll see what happens.
Give it a go. It's Simmer Sagami from the grave, please be nice. I've always been nice to you.
If it, I don't know if there's a way to like separate the music from the dialogue if it ends up becoming a problem.
You can, but yeah, it'd be fun. Built by the movie contest.
Ahoy, everybody! Christmas means...
Those presents don't look like they're made out of Lego.
What?
This is
what'd you say?
Nothing.
What about them?
The presents aren't made of Lego.
Oh, well, they're going to open up and spill Lego everywhere.
Presents and mistletoe, sharing and caring.
Did you have any of the SpongeBob Lego?
No, it was kind of before my time as far as Lego goes, because I got really into Lego in like 2009, 2010.
And it was all kind of later Lego sets.
2008.
I had maybe 2013, 2015. I got a bunch of SpongeBob Lego sets.
I got really into it during Power Miners.
Ooh.
And like the beginning of like Star Wars, the Clone Wars.
Oh, hell yeah. Very, very misunderstood and not appreciated enough, the Star Wars, the Clone Wars Lego game. That's really
absolutely. The arcade mode in that.
Yeah.
Well, I plan on doing
very short. I remember buying that and being a little bit disappointed with how short it was compared to the other.
I think
the collection
it goes longer than you would think. I think there's like, I remember thinking it was shorter than it ended up being. I don't know. I don't know if you.
Well, I was comparing it to like the saga, like the
complete saga,
DS complete collection.
But even then, I feel like there's a lot in there. I don't know. I'd have to go back and compare.
All right,
so during this most festive season, please don't be a jerk.
Oh no!
Bring joy to the world. It's the thing to do. But the world does not revolve around you. Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
There's a sign above the line that says express. That means 10 items or less. Don't be a...
Just chuck everything away.
Yeah. 10 items or less.
This does give me very fond memories of the early like Star Wars Lego animated.
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of it. We probably watched a lot of the same stuff as far as that.
We probably
goes.
watched the same ones, yeah.
I was really into
those. Then that branches into
the
like people cosplaying, doing the lightsaber fights. Was it Nerdman versus something else one? No.
We'll have to do an episode about that, about Lego and Star Wars animation someday.
Be nice to babies and animals, old folks too.
It's just a human mermaid.
Oh, he gave him a coin. I thought he threw a block at him.
You wreck the house when you deck the halls. Spit your gun where it won't wind up on my shoe. Squeeze toothpaste from the bottom of the tube. Don't be a jerk.
It's very creative.
This always gets stuck in my head every year.
Yeah.
It's Christmas! When others are talking, never interrupt. Don't put people down or leave the toilet seat up. It's the time for family and holly and turkey. 'Tis the season to be jolly, not jerky.
Jolly, not jerky.
In the cereal box, for goodness sakes. Take the prize and leave me nothing but flakes. Don't be a jerk.
I will say the video is like pretty impressive considering I think it was like a child that made this.
Santa brought nearly every gift on your list. Why whine about the one that he missed? Don't be a jerk. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Don't be a jerk.
That's
yeah,
very
like
clever.
Lego in general always kind of just fills me with the Christmas spirit, partially because I was always getting Lego around Christmas, but also that video and just like stuff like that. And I remember also, you know, we were talking about Lego Star Wars animations. There was one guy who did a lot of Christmas specific Lego Star Wars animations that I watched a lot back then. So
yeah. And on the topic of videos, this is one that I think is really interesting. So this is the Nick Holiday Party. A lot of people would have seen it. I think it's fairly...
Yes, we were...
For a while, it was on the verge of basically being lost media. And then a few years ago, 8 years ago, Nick Rewind posted a high definition version. But until then, I remember going on Vimeo and like finding 140p versions of this to watch prior. And it was really difficult, or sharing around on like Google Drives and stuff. Holiday Party.
I do remember this.
Have you watched this? Do you remember when this was basically like lost media?
I swear it played during Nickelodeon commercial breaks or something back in the day.
So I think I'd have to check around, but I feel like this is one of the earliest situations of like a cross promotion of all the characters and stuff. Like this is pre Nicktoons Unite type shit.
Yeah, no, it definitely was.
So let's have a little look.
They did stuff like
that. If this isn't in the rest of the video, it got copyright claimed. So I've cut it out. But if you're seeing it, it's all good.
We can like jump around to, if we could like clip, if it ends up being a problem, if you clip it up enough, I don't think
I would just include the parts of us talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I live to be 1,000,000,002, I will never forget the year Goddard the 200-watt dog saved Nickmas. But we all know that...
So, Goddard the 200-watt
wait, is that
dog.
who I think that is? Is there like an IMDb for this video?
Don't know.
If I live to be 1,000,000,002, I will never forget the year Goddard the 200-watt dog saved Nickmas.
I am fairly certain that's Rosie O'Donnell, and she hosted all the Nick Choice Awards back then.
Rosie O'Donnell. Interesting.
I can't say for sure, but it sounds like her. I also am noticing creepy SpongeBob in the window back there.
Good stuff. What happened at the after party? It all started right here at the Santa's workshop. Everybody was there. Yukon Cornelius, Winter Squidlock, the Abominable Starfish, even jolly old Saint Nick himself. Ho, 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 ho.
K to the R to the A to the D to the Y.
The joint was jumping, the music was pumping, and the whole shindig was catered by Donner and Blitzen. So
what year was this?
Things started getting juicy. There was gossip.
Check in a second.
I don't want to be an elf. I want to be a fry cook.
A fry cook? SpongeBob wants to be a fry cook.
SpongeBob wants a fry cook.
Who's SpongeBob? Tell me!
There was flirting.
Who's SpongeBob? Just Invader Zim.
Sim is such an underrated character. Did you watch the new Invader Zim movie?
I watched the movie.
Good.
That's funny. I watched the movie, but I did not grow up watching the show. It was like
Neither
the Rocco.
I haven't watched any of the show, but I watched the movie and I was like, this is amazing.
It made me want to go back and watch it. I think maybe I did go back and watch a little bit of it, but I didn't get very deep into it.
It's just that me and my brother still quoted to each other of Zim standing on top of some tower while the world's like, he's taking over the world, and then the guy that's always against him shouting at us, Zim! Pause. What? Zim! What? Zim! And just the constant cut back and back and back between the two of them for way, way longer than it needed to.
It's like the Family Guy thing where they're like, ah.
There I was, sweet cheeks, cornered with the vicious and ferocious abominable starfish of the north.
And there were embarrassing photos.
That's the picture of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. That's the embarrassing snapshot of SpongeBob at the Christmas party.
We worked it out.
I wonder if that was what
25
they were referencing, or if that's just a coincidence.
Maybe. We'd have to correlate when they released this to when the SpongeBob episode was made.
we managed to remember the true meaning of the holiday season. To put aside our differences, join together.
Is that a rocket power kid? Who the frick is that
From all of us to all of you.
I hate the tile thing. Could there be a button to switch it off? The last eighth of this video I can't see because of damn Victorious.
You don't want to watch Tori taking L's for 45 minutes?
No.
Or Jade and Tori doing something over there? I don't even know.
I'm impressed you know who any of these people are. This could be
watched all
from
these shows,
like Modern Family, and I wouldn't know.
Jade and Tori and Kat and Beck and Robbie and his puppet. What's his puppet?
Holiday choice here.
Wait, what did he say?
Insert holiday choice here.
Okay, I gotta see. What is that video called? Insert holiday choice.
It is insert holiday choice here. It is Nickelodeon Holiday Party.
Nickelodeon Holiday Party.
The first comment is, now I know where the embarrassing Christmas photo is from.
You've gotten quieter somehow. That's what I said. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, well, you're wrong.
What'd you say it was called? Sorry.
It's called the Nickelodeon Holiday Party.
Say it one more time. It cut out.
Nickelodeon Holiday Party.
Nickelodeon Holiday Party.
Holiday Party.
Just trying to see if I can find out like what actors were in that.
Oh, I forgot about this one. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Okay, so there's actually other ones apparently. Like there was one called. Wait, what is this? There was a whole series of Merry Nickmas shorts.
I've found the rest to show you.
Okay.
We're loading up with Patrick the Snowman.
I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, it is Rosie O'Donnell. I was right. So they got her probably because she hosted all the Nick Choice Awards. She was kind of associated with Nickelodeon at the time. So she was the
2006. 2006. This could be one of the very last Jimmy Neutron animations, by the way. Let's chuck that out there. Based on that year.
It all started with the first snowfall of the year.
I think I remember this because
It's perfect.
I remember what's his name.
It's hideous.
Why is she?
Yes, I do remember this. I do remember this. Because I remember the creepy Patrick Snowman, and I remember what's his name from Thornberry's, Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry.
What it needs is my latest invention. I call it the Spoofinator 4000. Now
I remember that hat.
fire it up.
Birthday happy.
The children loved their new winter friend, and it wasn't long before they were spending all their time together.
He does not look good in 3D, I must say.
No.
But it wasn't long before he had outstayed his welcome.
Patrick with a nose is also very disconcerting.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the end of winter was a long way off, and the children had to come up with a plan.
First, we'll fuse my photon hyponuclear resonator with Sheen's electronic ultralord, thus creating a wormhole in the space-time continuum and propelling him into the future. Or we could just melt him. Nah.
It was then that they decided to send their
They're plotting to kill the
creation
snowman.
into the distant future. 70 years later.
Nice going, Grandpa Genius.
The end.
And now I'm a skeleton.
Okay. That's an interesting one.
It looked like there was like a Chucky one, like Rugrats Chucky one.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We've got a lot to get through here. We've got a lot of Christmas to get through.
Excuse me. How many
So
are
down.
there?
I think there's 3 more.
Okay.
This is made by the same people that did
I wonder if I remember
watched.
all of these. Yeah, I remember this one.
12 bubbles blowing.
11 clones attacking! 10,000 places I'd rather be right now. 9 raindrops.
Who are they?
Who the hell are they? Who are they?
I feel like they must be from Rocket Power or maybe Ginger. They're clearly Klasky characters.
I do need to watch Ginger. It feels like it's a continuation of what I like about All Grown Up.
Well, there's the video that I sent you where it was saying how As Told by Ginger was everything that All Grown Up wasn't.
Yeah, but I refuse to watch that because that's slander. So anyway, carrying on.
Oh, good. A picture of Butch Hartman. Oh, good.
Did we need that?
Just a picture of Butch Hartman.
Did we need that, Butch?
He paid for this. He paid for this short to be made.
Pounds.
6 jamming jellies.
5 incredibly expensive golden rings.
I don't know who she is. Probably Ginger.
3 cans of hairspray.
2 turtles love.
Oh, Cosmo. And a starfish on a pine tree.
Just the same two.
Pointy.
Just this. Chester's gonna have a vendetta against Victorious after this episode, you guys.
Is Victorious the one that Ariana Grande was in?
Yes, she was Cat.
I thought she was a Disney person.
Nope, Nickelodeon.
Really?
Miley Cyrus was Disney. Emily
Was Selena
Osment.
Gomez Disney?
Yes, Wizards of Waverly.
But Ariana Grande wasn't Disney? Logan
she was
Paul and
Nickelodeon.
Jake Paul were Disney? Ariana Grande was Nickelodeon?
Barely. I think they had like Jake had a prank show. I don't think Logan ever was on Disney.
Anyway,
And it was a very
this one-
short-lived show. But yeah.
This one looks really interesting. This one is obviously it's Rugrats, but it is inspired by Peanuts.
Actually, real quick. Oh, okay. I was just going to say, speaking of Disney and Christmas, last night I watched a very Jonas Christmas. It's like a Jonas Brothers Christmas movie that they just put out on Disney Plus. And it is the movie. It is a movie of all time.
It is. It's the movie.
It's the movie of all time. It is a movie of all time.
Oh, dear.
Very, very Christmassy, I must say. There's nothing good to be
There's
said.
not much really
about that.
to be said about the Jonas Brothers Christmas movie, is there?
I honestly, I don't know what my expectations were, but somehow they were they were let down from this Christmas movie. And did you ever watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
What's the first season? Yes.
Okay, the girl Sky, she goes by Sky in the first season. Her name ends up changing to Daisy. She was the love interest of Joe Jonas in this movie, and they had absolutely no chemistry whatsoever.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Chloe Bennett, Agents.
Yeah, Chloe Bennett.
Do I
And
recognize her?
also, she dated Logan Paul, so it all connects.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that mean she's a Disney kid as well?
I mean,
Debatable.
if you count Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., then sure.
Maybe. Anyway. Peanuts.
Sonic the Quantum Winter Solstice is here.
I remember this one too. I remember all these. This is a throwback,
I think
bro.
there must be something wrong with me, Thomas.
Thomas.
Nope. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and winter solstice are coming, but I'm not happy.
I'm not
I just
happy.
don't understand Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and winter solstice, I guess.
I just don't
I
understand.
like
Christmas,
presents, sending
Hanukkah,
cards,
Kwanzaa.
and decorating trees, and spinning dreidels, and eating chocolate money, and having a harvest feast, and
Yeah, Dill. Shred.
It's like they're trying so hard to do the same tune and they just change a couple of notes.
Chucky will be here in a second with our decorations. Okay, guys, I got a tree, a menorah, and cord, but I still got
And
one
corn.
question.
Is it
Isn't
Kwanzaa?
there anyone who knows?
Yeah, this might show my ignorance. What is Kwanzaa? I know the
think
name.
Some kind of. This is gonna show my ignorance. I believe in The Office, he correlates it with black people, so it's probably some kind of African Christmas holiday of some sort.
What is Kwanzaa? We have never. There's not something that exists in Australia. An annual celebration.
Oh, I'm
of
sure it does somewhere.
African American culture. African American from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu.
I guess then, yeah, if it's African American specifically,
Yeah,
then
we wouldn't really have that, would we? Yeah.
In Australia, unless they're just ignorantly applying that term to an entire race of people.
But perhaps.
What Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, winter solstice is all about? Amen.
What's the winter solstice?
Christmas.
It's
like the pagan version of what they would call Christmas. It's like what a lot of our traditions of Christmas come from, basically.
But it says winter solstice is just the day of the year with the least amount of daylight.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is, but the pagans would celebrate it, and then the Catholic Church came in and were like, people are going to celebrate this anyway, so we're going to make it Christmas and make it about this stuff, even though Jesus wasn't born in December. We're going to do it anyways. And that's how Christmas
came to be.
Was born.
Lessons with Mark Camel. Thank you, Mark.
And that's how babies grow.
There's no need to yell. Sure, Chucky Finster, I can tell you. Lights, please. And there were
Who animated this? This looks so weird.
Backgrounds, beliefs, and cultures. When lo, this shall be unto you a time of joy, peace on earth, and goodwill towards peoples.
They're really changing the message of the Charlie Brown Christmas special.
Very much so.
Presents! Yay! Presents! Happy Christmas!
It's kind of it's a little bit sad because the message of the Charlie Brown one is this really
deep and moving speech,
deep and moving and lovely message. And then this one is presents.
Yeah.
Nickelodeon Rugrats is normally pretty good with good messaging and kind of clear.
Well, I mean, obviously, this was probably just written by some rando. Nick probably was not done by the Rugrats people at all.
No. Last one that we'll tackle for today is Plankton's Holiday Hits. Another opportunity to be copyright claimed.
Now we're gonna play
some of these,
and then after that we're gonna play some Christmas flash games. No, not really.
Well, I think a lot of the reason why we both are fairly familiar with this is a lot of these, in our early kind of 2010s careers on YouTube and all that time, a lot of these were lost media. And so there was a lot of talk about them within the different communities. And then they all released HD versions and stuff on YouTube like 8
I don't
years ago
recall
or so.
specifically these, but yeah, I mean, that happens a lot.
Then we all watched them and shared them around.
He rocked the country with his album Born to Chum. He went all the way to #1 with his
I don't
hit
know if I
record,
do remember
Krabby
this
Road.
one.
And now Plankton's back with a brand new collection of holiday hits. All your favorites, interpreted by your favorite microscopic organism. Come all ye faithful.
Oh, come all ye fearful. Cower as I crush you.
Joy to the world.
I'll rule the world and everyone. You will bow down to me.
Deck the halls.
Deck them all with fist of fury.
Yes, I remember that specifically.
Nutcracker Suite.
So I do remember this one.
To order Plankton's holiday hits, send the secret recipe for the Krabby Patty to Plankton at the Chum Bucket, Bikini Bottom, USA.
Season's beatings, underlings.
So wait,
Happy haha holiday.
they just implied that Bikini Bottom is in the USA. That's not true.
Isn't it?
It's in Bikini Atoll. I don't actually know where that is. I don't think
thought it
it's
was
in the USA.
Hawaii.
Is it Hawaii? Maybe it is in the USA.
Bikini Atoll. It's in the Marshall Islands, known as Atoll between the 19th century as a coral reef in the Marshall Islands.
And I don't know where that is. Where are the Marshall Islands? Hey Siri, where are the Marshall
This whole episode is just us educating ourselves on
just showing how much
What
how
the
stupid
hell?
we are.
Dude, that's near Australia.
So what you're saying is SpongeBob is Australian.
They bombed Australia. Not to mention they cooed one of our prime ministers. Bastards. And we say, oh, they're our friends. You know, they're our allies. Motherfuckers.
I'm your ally. Sometimes.
Sometimes. You could have named yourself something to do with normal, then my name would have made sense for this episode. But, you know, that's all right.
But I'm Mark Camel. For the brand new SpongeBob movie coming out. Does it come
Very
out
soon, isn't it?
tomorrow?
No. SpongeBob. We just Googling shit for this episode. SpongeBob movie. Social SquarePants. 26th of December.
Oh, no. Maybe for Australia. Hold on.
How does it already have a 6.4 out of 10 IMDb rating?
Reviews.
Someone is a...
December 19th is what the USA date is. For some reason, I thought I had heard December 2nd.
It's like, my hate for this game is eternal. I'm going to put this down my will so my later generations are required to hate this. Man, why so... How are the reviews for this already?
Reviewers get to see movies early.
219?
I guess there could be that many.
There's no way the movie's even... What? None of them have any written review stuff though. There haven't been any written reviews, so I think these are just people that have come in like rating. Oh, ratings is open. Yeah, your ratings are open, so people can just rate whatever they want.
That's goofy.
That's very stupid.
So, anyways, Christmas. We've really been going down Christmas memory lane here. And you've opened up my brain. It makes me think there was this Nick Jr. short that I had forgotten about, and it was kind of just this fever dream buried in my head of like these stuffed animals becoming sentient in this bedroom, and I can't remember what it was called, but it like when I saw it again a couple years ago, I was like, that was a thing, and that was real. And it was kind of the same thing just now with all those Christmas videos.
I think what would you say? It's interesting because, like, even though
everyone knows. What? What'd you say? Sorry. I just realized you can do that. My mouse is giving me problems. I don't know if I'm going to...
My mouse has been finding me as well the past few days.
It's like it just stops working.
I will say, just outside of the Nickelodeon sphere as well, the Chowder Christmas special is...
I never watched Chowder. I was never a Cartoon Network kid.
I don't know if there are any... I'm sure there would be one or two Adventure Time Christmas specials, maybe.
Snowed In at the House of Mouse, you guys? You remember that one? House of Mouse? Do you remember House of Mouse, you guys? Chester doesn't because he's a freaking loser.
Was there any Kingdom Hearts Christmas events?
Well, there's a whole Christmas world in Kingdom Hearts 2, because so in the first game, you go to Halloween Town and do the Halloween stuff. And then in the sequel, Kingdom Hearts 2, you go back there and then they all go to Christmas Town. And you track down this monster that's been stealing all the presents because he's been looking for a heart or something, because Kingdom Hearts.
I just immediately assumed you were talking about like the Frozen level in the third game or whatever it was.
No, yeah, that wasn't really Christmas.
Yeah, but it's like
yeah.
It's like how we say that the Rugrats game is a Christmassy game because the first level
because
is a heist level.
like, yeah, you and I both kind of associate that with Christmas, even though it's not really.
Chili and Slash.
Chili and Slash.
I played that. I could not see bloody Tack anywhere.
He's kind of up on a ledge. It's like blink and you'll miss him. But yeah, he's there. Look it up. Google it right now. I dare you.
What's the game called? Rugrats,
Ripped, Rancid.
Tack.
I think I've heard he might be in another level too. That could be incorrect, but.
Oh yeah. That's just after you get.
The problem is the level is so fast where you're sliding down this giant mountain.
Fast, dude.
It just goes right by. You barely even can tell what you're looking at.
Yeah, I do need to play the tag games. What are your plans? Just as we finish up, we've got a little bit of time. We've got time for fun facts or updates.
The same thing. What my Christmas plans? So actually, interesting story. My Christmas plans, like as far as like my normal Christmas plans, they've stayed the same. You know, so my mom's all my mom's side extended family. Once upon a time, we would all get together on Christmas Eve, but they can't really make it all there's so many people at this point that making it all work on Christmas Eve specifically is just next to impossible at this point. So they just kind of pick a day where everyone can get together that's near Christmas. So this year it's going to be the 27th. But me and my immediate family, so my mom and my sisters, we do our Christmas on Christmas Eve. Yeah. But now there's a new wrinkle because I've reconnected with my father in the last few months, and now he wants to do Christmas. And we had been talking about me maybe going down there again, like the 22nd, 23rd. But then last minute today, he's decided he wants us all to, like me and his current family, and then his extended family. He wants to get together in Illinois. And
is Illinois far?
It's next door, basically. So It's Illinois, Indiana, Ohio. And then the thing is like, I don't know. It's kind of scary, the thought of getting together with his family for the first time, and I don't even know how long. But he wants me to reconnect with his mom, my other grandmother, who I don't have a great relationship with either. So I'm scared, but I agreed to do it, so I'm going to do it. And it might be a horrible idea and a nightmare, but you know, whatever.
Yeah. Absolute worst. It's just one dinner, one really awkward, uncomfortable dinner or day.
Well, you say that it's actually like technically he's like he wants me to arrive on the 12th and stay until the 14th. So it's a little bit scarier than just one dinner.
I wouldn't do that.
See, that's the thing is when I told my mother and my grandmother, they're like, I don't know about that one. And I was like,
I don't like anyone enough
to
spend 2 days with them. I don't like anyone enough to spend 2 days with them.
Yeah, that's fair. Even your own family, you're like, I don't know about my parents, bro.
I live with her. Other than that, that's pushing it too.
Sorry, it cut out. You live what?
I live with Janae, But
Oh yeah, and that's pushing
even then,
it. Yeah, that's true.
That's pushing it. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
That's true.
She's playing Genshin right now. If you hear her, like,
oh, I didn't even realize she was doing.
She's doing boss battles.
My intention is to maybe bring my computer and work on some scripts if things get weird. I don't know. But I'm going to try to make the best out of it. I maybe don't have the best relationship with any of them, but I used to. Or I used to at least think that I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And Thanksgiving with him and his current family, it was fine. I was expecting disaster, but it was cordial. Quite fine. Right. I don't have any problem with any of his family. I would like to honestly get to know them better. I didn't really have a good chance to even do that in the first place because I was only there for like maybe 24 hours. So it was kind of just like a quick like, oh, I'm meeting you now for the first time, but I still don't know who you are or what you're about. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you do for Christmas? Because Australian Christmas is a little bit different in the sense that it's like summertime where you are. So it's interesting.
Well, we're at that interesting stage of being, a younger married couple. We're doing a lot of discovering our own traditions and coming up with our own stuff and all that. And, the family is still quite young in a lot of regards, but we're moving into that kind of middle stage family-wise where my eldest brother now has a baby. Second oldest brother has three babies, 3 kids. And so, you're kind of breaking into now some smaller units. So it's more about trying to do stuff with everyone and do little events here and there. Like we try to host a bunch of stuff during Christmas. We do gingerbread house making stuff. We do movie nights. We do dinners. We do all that. And then usually my dad or my brother will host a big event that's kind of for all families across like everything for people. And it's basically the house is just open all day. So people can come through when they're available, go off to other places, all that. And because it's, it's Australia, it's the height of summer. It's like 30 degrees, which is like 100 degrees for you guys. You're outside. You're outside drinking champagne. You're making cocktails. We're not really we're not that type of family. We're not exactly, but a lot of wine, and a lot of food. We're about half of the people in my family are chefs. A bit less than that, but like all like professional chef types. So is that all you got? So she's doing gambling roles. But yeah, so it's a lot of stuff. And then it's what stuff we're doing together, and that's the kind of movie nights. Every year I put out the invite to as many people as I can of friends that are my age, and I get them all here, and I make them watch the same Nickelodeon specials again. Because
can I come?
Let's like
you set up a robot with like my face on it.
Little thing, because what we would do, it's that kind of continuation of tradition. So me and my brother, because there's a fairly big age gap between the first 3 kids, as an age gap, and then there's me and my other brother. So I'm the youngest, and then he's 4 years older than me. So we would do stuff together all the time. We watch the same shows. We both loved Jimmy Neutron. And so around every Christmas, either Christmas morning or like prior to that, we would watch through a bunch of specials. And so now he lives like an hour away. I've kind of continued doing that with other people and that type of stuff. And then, Christmas Eve, we go out fairy light hunting. So we go out looking for houses that are decorated and taking photos and that type of stuff. And I make a mean eggnog. I make a chilled, very alcoholic eggnog that's like a shot type of thing. And I give away cups of like bottles of that.
It sounds like you really kind of go all out. I would like to watch more Christmas movies specifically. I've kind of been planning on doing that more this year because like I haven't done much Christmasing in the last several years, and I always feel kind of like depressed about it. Like it's just a tough time of year for some people, and I am one of them that kind of, it gets rough sometimes. And I feel like if I could just get myself in the right headspace, like the Christmassy headspace, and I'm thinking maybe watching movies and stuff would help with that.
My eldest brother is a big Christmas movie watcher. Like, he'll watch Elf, he'll watch Home Alone, he'll watch all those movies before Christmas. I've always wondered, once again, my kind of ignorance of why it is a harder time for some people. Like, I've never really thought about much. Like, it's either my thinking towards Christmas is either, you're enjoying it with family, or you don't celebrate it, so you're not really thinking about it. But I've seen the emerging thing of people really struggling around Christmas a lot.
There's a lot that goes into it. You say emerging, I feel like it's always kind of been a thing, but there's a lot
just
to
people
that goes into it.
People I'm aware with, but also as you get older, people go through things,
right,
and no longer want to celebrate stuff, or no longer want to do stuff. So your friendship group, stuff like that, starts to develop within it.
Right. I mean, there's different reasons, the whole seasonal affective disorder kind of thing, where it's like just little sunshine kind of affects your health, your mental health in general, but also just holidays in general can be difficult. And I mean, that could be any number of reasons. I mean, speaking for myself, being single every year is always kind of rough, where it's like, man, I wish I had someone to share this with, but also just, I don't know, there's a lot of crap that's gone on in my life that just, the memories of, even like the good memories that come back, it's like with all the bad stuff that's gone on, it makes it kind of, my eyes, it makes it kind of tough to just reflect on. And I'm hoping maybe this year it'll be a little bit easier, since I am seeing people again that I haven't interacted with in so long. It could also be a nightmare. Who knows? We'll find out.
Stay tuned. Next episode, we'll chat about.
So, one thing I wanted to mention is it's interesting you bring up like that you're a younger couple, you're forming your own things, and also that like the families are kind of splitting off into smaller groups that do things together, because that's something that I've been thinking a lot about this year, is because like my family, my extended family on my mom's side, they're the Sharbaugh side of the family, they really only get together every year because my grandmother is the connective tissue there. And I've been like, I don't know what's going to happen after she's gone. Like, are people still going to get together, or does family Christmas just die? And so, and that's always kind of been my thought, is like, I would at least like to get together with like Jephthah and Pladley's families, because they're also like my best friends. It's like the other closest thing I have to a best friend is you, and you live on the other side of the planet.
I'm out there.
So that's interesting and kind of encouraging in a way, where it's like, oh, family Christmas can live on. We'll just split off into smaller groups and do our own thing, and then maybe someone decides to host the big family Christmas at some point. I would have thought maybe one family could have done that at their house, but they ended up just selling their house and moving to Spain, so they're not even here anymore. So I don't know.
I think it's a nice thing of that splitting off of, it's different and it's a little weird or scary now. But you got to think for like Pladley and Miss Jephthah's families and their kids and that like whole group, they will grow up seeing what you guys do as family Christmas, and like, that will be their thing.
And they have
to what your stuff is.
Yeah, and they have
their Christmas image.
They have a big family in and of themselves. Like Jephthah's, like they're the Roses. I'm just doxing my cousins here, and they don't care. So like they, like their parents had 6 kids, which is the same amount that my grandparents had. So they're just going to like probably be doing their own thing, but I'm still going to try to get together with them. And that's the thing is it's like, if me and my sisters all get married, eventually our family will just be our own unit. But it's still kind of weird to think about because it's always been the way it's been. And we're approaching the time where it's not going to be the way it's always been. And it, you know, it's kind of scary, but that's when you start to craft your own new traditions, like you said.
Yeah. It's that weird kind of uncomfortable middle stage of life, I think, of having to, the old is vanishing and you can either be alone or do the work to be a part of what the new is going to be.
And I think that's why my dad is so adamant that we do this now, because he and I were talking today. I don't have, like I said, I don't have the best relationship with his mother, my grandmother. Because it's like, that's a term of endearment. So I have a hard time saying that just because I have not the best relationship with her. But he doesn't think she's long for this world, basically. Like he doesn't think she'll last many more years, and he's afraid of her dying and us being, you know, kind of on the rocks, I guess. So he wants me to reconnect with all of them before things change. As in, like, people go, people come, you know. So it's definitely a weird time, like you said. It's kind of a scary time, but I think, you know, once you get past it and you start to craft those new traditions and find those new people, you know, it's so. I'm only 28. There's still a lot of life to live, and there's going to be a lot of different Christmases, I'd imagine. So,
yeah, I mean, it's always the when you're at that age, and like the age that we are now, it's a whole thing of just like, oh, we haven't even found what the standards is going to be yet.
Yeah,
we haven't even found what the majority of our life will be spent doing yet. We're still at that like early stage of like experiencing the stuff, and like that childhood Christmas stuff is going to be a small percentage of what Christmas will look like.
We're going to be doing Bikini Bottom Inquirer for the next 30 years.
I reckon if we did that long enough, we might actually get some of these review codes. I reckon.
There you go. That's one thing I was going to mention is don't get too into details because I haven't been able to pick it up yet, but have you been enjoying the game?
I have 100%ed it.
Titans of the Tide? 100%?
Titans of the Tide? I have 100%ed it.
Besides the DLC that's not out yet.
Yes, which that is the biggest linchpin of the entire game, is if it included the DLC that costs $30 in the base game, I would say it has just enough content to be, like, at all really worth it.
Really? Like you think $40 is even... I guess 40 American dollars is even too much for what it is.
Well, I paid, so I'm basing this off Australian, so EB Games. Let me just quickly pull it up, because
like 60, 70?
It's always a little bit more. It is $70.
Okay.
And then the DLC on top of that is another $30. So it's $100 for a game that is 5 hours.
5 hours, really? Oh. Would you say it's shorter than BFBB?
Yes, absolutely. To 100%, it took me 15 hours, and that was because I did not handle it in the best way. I basically replayed the game through about 3 times to get everything. You could do it in 2 runs if you knew what you were properly doing. I tried to do 1 run just trying to do it myself, and then the other ones I had to go through watching tutorials and all that. I would say it's probably about half the amount of content as BFBB, and probably about 2/3 what's in Cosmic Shake.
Do you think they do another one after this? Or
I think they should do another one. I think it's a fantastic game. I think it's the absolute best they've done so far, but it is very short. It's pushing it on what I think should be acceptable for the 2-year wait, and then the DLC and the cost.
What I played was really good, so I guess I've already played an hour of the game, but
there's only 5 levels, and they're
really?
not long. They're not long,
like including the beginning.
The beginning, with Patrick and SpongeBob and the Krusty Krab blowing up,
like the intro, yeah.
No, that's separate. That's a separate thing. But you do go back through that area.
Wow.
5 levels, and I would say all of them are shorter than any of the levels in BFBB, and with about
maybe
half
they
of the
were
collectibles. There's not
maybe
as
they
many things to
decided
collect.
rather than doing a mediocre game, the length of something like BFBB, they would do a higher quality handful of levels.
Which is definitely the way to go. There isn't spatulas or those types of things you collect within the levels. It's just a story game. It's very Creature and the Krusty Krab. It's you beat the level and you experience the cutscenes. It's very story focused, more so than any of the other ones. And it's got a fantastic story. I really like the style. It's completely different to any of the other ones, but it is not a go into a level, collect all the spatulas, come back to collect the extra ones.
I'm a big fan of the whole collectathon thing, so
it was very interesting to experience something different. It's very different. It's very much like Creature and the Krusty Krab of go in and experience the level because it's the story.
Even Creature, I feel like, had some collectible nonsense to it.
Yeah, there's gummy guys, and the collectibles. The collectibles in this is very similar to those gummies. It's go back through, find the one thing that you missed.
Well, I just meant like, there was like the level early on where you're like, scary SpongeBob, you've wrecked your car and you have to go find all the car parts or stuff like that in some areas.
Yeah, there's stuff like that, and there's puzzles and there's that stuff, and there's some great platforming. It's got better platforming than was anything that was in Cosmic Shake.
That as much I got from the demo.
And the boss battles, I wanted to send a clip of a boss battle to BJ because BJ's just he's on, I think, the latest DLC or whatever for Elden Ring. He's played all of Elden Ring. There's one boss battle in there that is so similar to an Elden Ring boss battle of you having to do perfect dodging of this thing that goes through multiple different patterns of attack and all that type of stuff. I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't like a Mario ripoff like all their boss battles normally are. This is an Elden Ring boss battle that I'm doing right now.
Speaking of boss battles, I don't want to call this guy out too, but like, I don't want to be harsh because I like him. I know he's watched my stuff and I've utilized his stuff as well. I would say we're cordial, but and I don't know how to pronounce his name. It starts with a K. But he's kind of a channel that's known for uploading high quality gameplay of all the different SpongeBob games. He must have gotten a review copy and just recorded everything and posted all on day one, which is fine, but your thumbnails kind of just spoil all the different bosses and all the different characters, and it's like, I had to unsubscribe temporarily because you were just posting all these things with these thumbnails. And it's like, I don't want to see that. I haven't gotten to play the game yet. So
yeah, I know, I can tell which one you're talking about, but I won't bring it up.
It's more so that I just can't even pronounce his name. But yeah.
But yeah,
we're friends. Well, actually, I don't think we've ever really like talked one-on-one. But you're cool. We're cool with each other. But don't do that.
Don't spoil my SpongeBob game.
Pladley, we were talking about an episode.
Enemy of the show, Pladley.
Enemy of the show, Pladley. He won the copy from. I don't know if he won it from Zach, but Zach hilarious. Gave him the copy.
It's so hilarious.
BJ
won a copy last game.
I saw him comment on that. I didn't know about that. I saw that, and he's like, even I own a copy of Rehydrated. So we full on converted Pladley. He has been he had 2 golden spatulas and rehydrated left to go when I talked to him earlier today. He went full force into playing Battle for Bikini Bottom. He went out and bought a SpongeBob t-shirt, and it's just crazy to me learning, like, seeing this from him, because I remember growing up he wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob, and whenever I wanted to watch it when they were around, I wasn't allowed. He would yell at me. Now he's playing the SpongeBob games and buying the merch and watching the show, and he's gonna play the new game.
The new one? Very good.
Yeah, I think he said he's been dabbling in streaming, so I think he's planning on streaming it. Hopefully I've played it before he does that, because otherwise I won't watch him, because I don't want to have the game spoiled for me. Yeah. But we'll see. I did not think to ask for it for Christmas. I think I was hoping that I would get it before Christmas, but I'll go sell myself on the street for this new SpongeBob game.
It's not worth that.
Hey guys,
no,
throw copies of the new SpongeBob game at me, please.
I'll do anything.
Switch to preferable, but I'll take anything at this point.
There's one thing as well, is apparently the Switch 2 version is a bit glitchy. I experienced some minor hitching.
Okay, PS5 version, you guys. Throw the PS5 version at me.
I played the PS5 version. I experienced some minor frame hitching, but nothing beyond that. And it's on the final level where there's just like a million things on screen, and it just chugs for there's like a 5-second period on a sliding mission where you do not want that, where it's just like...
I hate when I have my 5-second period.
Yeah, it's not good. It caused me a great amount of pain. I was very upset. You think you're so funny. You're not...
I think I'm
you bought one of them, didn't you?
I'm a weeb. I've had this. This is just something I...
Did you get the new Mario?
Oh, no, not yet, but I want it, even though they're insanely expensive.
You're the problem.
And I really shouldn't.
You understand that.
I am part of the problem, yes.
Not part of you specifically.
I am the problem. Okay, yeah. She's got her storybook, though. She's like talking to Luma, and now she's Brie Larson, who I'm not the biggest fan of, but I've come around, you know?
I didn't like her very much, and then I watched Kong Skull Island, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I remembered she was in Scott Pilgrim, and I was like, oh no, actually I do like you.
She's good. I think what it is just like back in the day, she made some stupid comment that I was like, roll my eyes, but...
And she was also all the dudes was very sadly like pushed as like with Marvel and all that. They're like, she's the next big person, and then they stuffed up her movie, and so she's caught in this crossfire of like no one really liked her movie, and Marvel's like treating her like
people were like,
she's
the
next
movie
big
sucked,
thing.
and people latched on to some comment she made that the dude bros, the anti-woke crowd were all like, oh, she's witch, burn her at the stake. And
I find them more irritating than just about anything else.
I was so annoyed by her comments back in the day, but now I've fully like turned the corner where I'm like, it's fine. These people need to stop going after it. Like, she's just a person. Chill,
dude. Like, I love Alan Wake 2, but the dude bro like thing on the internet just decided that it was like this bastion of the woke world, and I was like, you motherfuckers haven't even fucking played it. What the I'm angry at the moment just thinking about it.
SpongeBob Titans of the Tide is too woke for me, you guys. It doesn't have golden spatula.
You know, Mindy's in it, even though
does she speak?
She doesn't speak.
Okay,
she's there. Maybe they'll do that in the DLC. They didn't resolve that. That's either a plot hole or DLC content.
They didn't. Okay, interesting. Well, the DLC I think is supposed to be focused on like the movie, is it not? Like, it's kind of like
that's pretty cool. Alan Wake 2 was rated R. Nothing happens. What? Sorry, I'm looking.
No. Or whatever. I guess your Australian rating system is.
Here just means you need a driver's license to buy it.
I just meant R. We don't say R. We say rated M for men or whatever.
M is 17
mature.
plus for you guys, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. All your horror movies are rated
But you said
M,
R,
right?
and I was thinking R is the movie rating, not the game rating. It's different.
Do you guys have R ratings for movies?
Yeah. So
Our
we rate,
movies and games ratings are the same. They're the same.
ours are not. Ours are different. No.
Right. You could be 1 year younger and play the video game of some horror movie. I can't watch the movie yet, but I can play the game because it's a video game.
So, I hear you like SpongeBob. You should watch the Bikini Bottom Inquirer podcast. They talk about SpongeBob all the time. Frankly, that's the only thing they ever fucking talk about.
I've
They
tried.
Talk about.
I've tried talking about
SpongeBob
my-
are all grown up. The stupid Australian. He only talks about all grown up and Jimmy Neutron. He doesn't care about anything else.
What shows have you brought to the table?
Kingdom Hearts.